Today, one simple discussion, but the discussion is a very, very important discussion. Very important discussion. See, has a relation we need to discuss today. So first of all, what is has a relation? What is has a relation and why we need to discuss before learning the concept of linked list? I'll explain. So normally, whenever you are creating the object, suppose employee object I'm creating. This is the employee object with the class name is employee. With the class name is employee. At some location, object is created. It has employee number, employee name, employee salary. Like this, it is there. Just consider it is there. So how you are coding? How you are coding means what? It's a main. Simply I'm giving this has a. What is has a relation? Slowly you will understand. First, I'm taking the class called employee class. Class employee. How many variables? Employee number, employee name, employee salary. I'm giving like this. So I'm going to create this object. How we are going to create this object? Employee E is equal to new employee of. I'm writing the constructor as well as toString method also. Constructor as well as toString method. Employee number, name is a salary. This dot number equal to number. This dot name equal to name. This dot salary equal to salary. And toString method we are writing. So toString method means just displaying the details. String, toString method. What is the purpose of this? It will return the details. Return the number, just comma separator, name, comma separator, salary. Of course, this dot number, this dot name, this dot name, and this dot salary. This dot salary. So whenever I'm creating the object, I'm just giving like this. Employee number, employee name, and employee salary I'm giving. All the three will come and store into number, name, and salary. After that, simply I want to display. Normally, we are calling toString method. No need to call, just E enough. This is a very, very important point. Whenever you are just displaying the object address E, automatically, internally, it will call this toString method. And all the details from this toString method gets executed. Let me show you the output of this code. It's printing now. It's printing. Let me share in the group also. This one, whenever we are creating, just it will show the details. Nothing but this one we did. Okay. Now what I am doing, one more object I am creating. One more object. Object is a address object. Address. Suppose is a address at some location we created. Address object contains what is the street, what is the street, any street name, suppose Amirpet. What is the city, what is the city, suppose is a Hyderabad. What is the state, suppose is a Telangana. Like this. The three details are there. Address. This is separate object na. Now I'm taking that one. One more class I'm taking. Separate class. Class address string. First one is a street. Second one is a city. Third one is a state. All are strings now. So directly I have written. It's the same one constructor, but see, in parameterized constructor, you need to write like this. String street, string city, string state. And here, this dot street is equal to street. This dot city equal to city. This dot state is equal to state. All the three. All the three. Next one, same story. ToString method. ToString method I'm taking. This dot street, whenever you want to print, this dot city and this dot state. Come, this dot state. Done. This dot state. Now here it is. I'm creating address. Address A is equal to new address of. I'm giving that street. Next, I'm giving that city. Next, I'm giving that state. Then same story. Same story. System.out.println, printing that address A. Printing that address A. Now I'm executing the code. Still separately, two classes I'm defining. Two classes I'm defining and I'm just printing. I'm just printing. But the point is, let me copy this. This is okay. Right. Now, the point is, employee has an address. Employee has address. So don't write every time address inside this one. Simply, this is the point. Employee class, just like integer, string, and double, it has the class name called address. Address variable is there. And it holds that address is a 5383. And this is pointing to this one, a very, very important one. It is pointing to this one. Employee class has a relation with address. Employee has a address. Sir, 101 is which type? Integer type. Amar is which type? String type. 35,000 is which type? Double type. Sir, 5383 ADDR is which type? Address type, class type. This point is important. Please concentrate. In employee class, look at the fourth one. Address, class type. Any name you can give. ADDR. This is employee as address. This is has a relation. One class type variable you are storing inside the another class as instance variable. Sir, why instance? It will store inside the object. It will store inside the object. So same story, ADDR inside that parameterized constructor. Inside this ADDR is equal to ADDR. Okay, now next one here also same, plus this dot ADDR. Whenever you are printing this ADDR, automatically this toString will execute. So see, do it. Look at this. Now I am creating this object first. Suppose A. That A you are passing here. A. So confusing means address and employee. Address and employee. So just give ADDR. Printing employee. Look at this. First, you have created the object of this address. So first this object will be created and you have given this name is a ADDR. You have given the name is ADDR. This is the first step. Done. Next, you are creating object of employee. 4 arguments you are passing, not 3. 101 for number. Amar is for name. 35,000 is for salary. ADDR will store here. 4 arguments you are passing. 101 Amar 35,000 ADDR means what is a 5383. That will store into this EMP. That will store into this EMP. That's all. Like this. Okay. Now what will happen whenever you are printing EMP? Directly it will print toString method. ToString. This dot num, this dot name, this dot salary, this dot address means, again address means in address class toString method execute. Again street, city and state. Look at this. I'll show you the output. That is has a relation. Now when you are executing the code, look at this. All the details are printing. See, 101 Amar 35,000, Amirpet, Hyderabad, Telangana. This is a very, very important concept today. The reason is very simple that I'll explain. This is has a relation and this one also let me copy. This one also. So now the question is, why this discussion? Today you have to practice not only this, just product details. Person has suppose mobile phone, person details and mobile. How many has a relations possible? All has a relations you need to explain. That is, for example, sir, why you explained this one? Because our next topic is a linked list. According to the diagrams, linked list will be like this. Suppose this one and links will be like this. Link link, it will be like this. And this one simply we can call it as a node. Node has data and address. Data and address is nothing but link. Data and link. Data and link. Everywhere you can see like this only. Data and link. Data and link. In this data, we are storing what? 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. Okay. Just wait. These are the nodes actually. Nodes. And this data link actually not here. Not here. On the top better. Why? Because a data and this is the address. The first node address is something like this. Second node address is something like this. And the third node address is something like this. Consider. Second node address will store in the link of the first node. Third node address will store in the link of the second node. And that last one is anyway is a null, is not there. And the first one will be stored into this root or first. Is anyway. Root or first. This discussion later is connecting to this one. It's a normally we are thinking physically it is like this. But in the background, how it will be in format, object format like this. In object format like this. This is the node. This is the node which contains is a second node and is a third node. Is a third node which contains data. Addresses 4586, 8785, 8785, 6359. 6359 is the same story. Root variable holding that first one, 4586, 86. Inside, it will store like this. Data equals to 10. Link is equal to 4586. Link equal to 4586. Is the same one. Data equals to 20. Link is equals to 6359. 6359. Data equals to 30. And link is equal to null. Link equal to null. Sir, what is this? This is actually called has a relation. Is actually called has a relation. One node has a relation with the second node. This is how it is pointing has a. Has link. So how you define that class? Class node. The first one is a data, okay. First one is a data, okay. Second one is a class type variable only. Node is a link. Itself, it contains the node itself. It's a has a relation code. We are creating like this. So data, second one is link. Link means what? Other object. Link means what? Other object. So node is a class. Link is a class type. This class type, this one is actually called has a relation. But has a relation with the same type only. That is the one. Has a link. Has a node, that's it. With the same type. So for that, first you need to understand. Why, sir, you are declaring the class type variable? What is this meaning? Class type variable always holds address. Always holds address. That is. always holds address. Okay, that address, which address? Same class address only. Same class address. So the same thing you have to do. This one I'll explain, no matter. Today only one point you have to do. Here employee and address I have taken. Employee and address. Now you need to take that student details, taking that, doing that, suppose, or taking that course details separately. Person has mobile details separately, person details separately. Mobile details separately, person details separately. For example, customer ordered food. Food means what? Any food details. The food name, food price, restaurant name, all the three things you have to complete today. All the three things you have to complete, just like employee address, and you need to drop here. Student name, student mobile number, student address. You can take just where the student is located. Course, in which college or which institute, what is the course name, what is the course price, what is the duration. Person and mobile, person name, person address, something like that. Mobile color, mobile name, mobile brand, everything you can take. Customer details, food, restaurant name, food name, what is the food price, is a veg or non-veg, whatever the details I need as a relation for these three. Everyone should drop your programs here. Okay, na? This is the today task for you, so that happily we can learn linked list concept tomorrow. Okay, you can leave. I'll upload this video. In case not getting the things, once again, you please quickly go through.